So this is going to be a quick video on how to edit something. So today is Memorial Day. I went and got some footage. I'm going to go ahead and create something really quickly to post. So I'm going to go new project, and I got to that by, let me show you, hitting, I'm going to close this, come on, close. Weird, so I'm going to force quit everything. Good idea. Open DaVinci Resolve. Make sure I'm still recording. I am. In the lower right hand corner there's a little home button. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to hit new project. I'm going to go Memorial Day. Hi Simon. I'm going to hit create. Yes, meow meow. Me love meow meow Memorial Day. Yes, meow meows. Now from here, all I'm going to do is go to the upper left where it says media. I'm going to hit that little tab second to the right or second to the left, and I'm going to get import from photos. So what I did already is I mounted my micro SD card with the USB-C card reader, and I saved the files that I wanted, and that's that to my photos. So say right here, I can go over here, click one. I'll just click anything. I'm going to change it, or no, I'm not going to, I don't even know what the frame rate is. Don't change, because I think this is 60 frames per second what I shot. And let me see, I can check right here by hitting the little info button. No, it's 24 frames per second. So I actually did want to change that timeline. So what I'm going to do is go over here, and I'm going to delete this and start over, because I think I want to change it to the 24 frames per second. So I'm going to hit new project, Memorial Day 2024, create, import media, import from photos, click that 51-second video, and I'm going to change it. And then all I'm going to do is drag it from here. I'm using an Apple Pencil, and right into the clip. So now we have this. We can hit the little play button, and I'm going to see what the movement is. I don't even know. Let me see. I think it was just this that I wanted. So we're going to go. There we go, like right there. Now I'm going to select, make sure it's highlighted in red, the track below. As you see, there's a red border around it. There you go. Blue, red. Right now we know it's selected. I'm going to, in the left area, there's a little scissors. I'm going to click that, and it's still selected. I'm going to hit that little trash can at the bottom left. Boom, deletes that. So that's basically the start of the edit. So I'm going to go ahead in the upper left top and hit transitions. I'm going to drag a cross dissolve down there, and I'll do a better video on this. I just wanted to do something really quickly to give you guys a little idea. And then I'm going to go into media again, and this is kind of the start of how we're going to edit something. I'm going to go import media, and I'm using Epidemic Sound. I got music, and I got America, whatever, the beautiful something. So drag that over here. There we go. Slide it over. And you could kind of start seeing it come together the minute you add audio. Right, Simon? Now, right now, it's not graded at all. I shot, I believe, in normal color, so there's not going to need to be that much. I can look over here, select the clip, hit inspector in the top right, and I can hit this little button over here, boom, and it should show me the frame rate, and it shows me H.264, which goes to show you it's not in D-Log or D-Log-M. So that is, I believe, how we can tell, because no D-Log or D-Log-M would be 264, it'd be 265. So I'm going to go over here. Now, right now, I'm going to go in the color panel area. I'm going to select this little primary area, and I'm just going to boost up the saturation a little bit. This is nothing crazy. I'm not doing any kind of major you know, color grading, trying to get this thing rock star. I just want to get it out there so people can see it quickly on Memorial Day and enjoy some kind of visual. And let me see. I can go full screen and just kind of look. Now what I'm going to do, if you see the track, it looks like it's clipping a little, so I'm going to select the audio file, and right here where it says volume, I'm going to scrub and make sure it's not going into the red. So it can go into the yellow, but make sure it doesn't go into the red, and it usually requires you to take the volume down a little bit, normally like -6 to -10. So here, let's go ahead and start. Okay, there we go. Nice little movement of the clouds, revealing the light, and a nice dramatic set of flags. Okay. Let's see. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and drag something else, another clips, or import from photos. We can go ahead and maybe grab the section of just flags. We're going to bring this down over here. And a key little thing is going to the color zone down here. We got our nodes, and if I just depress with this little selection around this one frame, I can go over here, long press, and apply grade. And you see it's too bright now, but we can easily go ahead and throttle that down, maybe do a little mid detail, I don't know, maybe not a lot, maybe lighten the shadows, and just something like that. So let's see. We can drag a little transition, cross dissolve. So nothing major, right? Now see, right now, if I can look at this, I'm going to go in Inspector with that selected and see, and I believe this is 60 frames per second. You see the frame rate over here? It says video codec H.264, frame rate 59.90. So now we can go ahead and slow this down 50% if we want. So I can go over here, go into Inspector, click over here to this little thing which will show me the clip kind of properties, and I can go to speed change, and I can go all the way down to 50 if I want. Let's see. And let's see how that looks. Just to use a little section of the clip. Whoop. So maybe right here is where I'd want to start. So I'm going to use the scissors, clip that, delete it, and now I can press the clip and just kind of whip it over. It's hard to show with I'm doing it with just a screen recording, but I'll do, as I said, a more in-depth video to show you exactly what I'm doing with a couple different camera angles. I don't know, do you like the slowed down? Maybe I don't want it so slowed down. Maybe it's kind of cool that it's really blowing in the wind. That's kind of nice. And we'll clip this. So we're going to use the scissors, select that part that I don't want. I want the other end of the clip to be gone. And then I'm going to go back over here into media, click that little second to the left down arrow thing, import from photos, and now we got something that I think was shot in log. So let's see, we're going to go in, it's selected, I'm gonna, and it, let me see, yeah, H.265 main 10. So this was shot in log. So now we got to fart around with log color grading, which is, I guess, a good little thing to show you guys quickly. So let me make sure I'm still screen recording. I am. So over here, we're going to go into color, and we're going to go down to resolve FX color, and I'm going to drag this color space transform over here. And I think what we need to do, this is kind of not something I'm expert at, DGI color gamut, and then we go over here, DGI D-log. You see it's starting to kind of come together, and then we drag these two to Rec 709. Oop, it's hard to really select these with the pencil. Rec 709, and then Rec 709. There we go. So before, after. And now we can go ahead and tweak a little bit. I'm going to lighten the shadows a little. Now mind you, this isn't meant to be expert color grading. This is just meant to get it out there. It's good enough for a lot of people, and let's just kind of see what we have. So the little movement of the clouds is really cool. I'm going to select that part before the movement of the drone, delete it, slide that over. There we go. Wait, hold on. I got to select that because I kind of blipped the drone. And right now I still don't really like the way that's looking, so I'm going to take the highlights. Oh, no, I'm going to undo that. So the left, bottom left, you got the little arrows. The left is going to be undo, and the right one is going to be redo, and then you got the trash can. So be aware of those. Those are something you use constantly in this. I'm going to take the offset up a little bit, although that's kind of messing with the clouds. So maybe let me just see the shadows a little. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll leave it there for the moment. So I'm going to drag a transition down over here, just across dissolve. Okay, you see I shot this in the cinematic 4K, so I need to stretch this out a little bit or get the other ones to be cropped like this. But I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to hit this little area right here that looks like a little equalizer, and I could zoom, I believe, there we go, and just kind of get it to fill the little frame. And then we're going to go here. Kind of looking good. Nice movement of the light and the flags. Maybe a little too green, but it really doesn't matter. This is just a social media post. Nice little simple orbit. Very windy out, as you can see with the flags. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab one more clip. Let's see what else we have. 51. I don't know if I added that one. I can see. I think we already did use that. So we're going to grab something else. Maybe 32. I don't think we used that. No, we didn't use that. So I'm going to use the scissors. I'm going to undo that because sometimes if you don't select just the track, you're going to clip the audio too, and that can kind of mess you up. So make sure, because watch what happens. If I just go ahead and hit the scissors, now the audio track right over here is clipped too, and that can cause a little problem. So I'm going to make sure just the video track is selected, delete that, grab that, and let's see. So we're going to go back over here, and I'm going to keep that selected. So this is the one that we didn't do any color adjustment to. And then I'm going to long press over here with my pencil and hit apply grade. And I'm going to just kind of tweak and leave it like that. And now let's go look at it. Kind of looking fun. Got all the flags blowing. Very patriotic. A day to remember those who have served our country. And then we can go ahead and try to grab, one more. I think there's one more clip. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. I got this one selected that doesn't have any color adjustment. I'm going to long press on the clip that I just color adjusted, hit apply grade, and it's going to look a little too much, so I'm going to take that down a little bit. And maybe take the saturation up a teeny bit. I don't know. Let me see. We're watching and seeing if it's... I'm going to grab another cross dissolve. Gotta trim the clip a little so there's actually some area to put the transition. This is with a 7x lens. So let's see what happens. Not easy to fly the 7x on the Mavic 3 or Mavic 3 Pro when it's windy. But let's see. I'm going to see if this clip is 60 frames per second. So I may just go ahead to get more out of this clip, take this guy and change the speed because I'm running out of clips for the music, and go to 50%. There we go. And now let's see. Like right now I can see that looks pretty saturated, so I'm going to take the saturation down. There we go, just a notch to make it not so unrealistic, even though, as I said, this is just a social media post. Most people viewing it don't really care. It's just a quick edit to get out there, to get your name out there, to show some support for a holiday like Memorial Day. There we go. So, looking kind of good. I wish I had a little bit more footage. I kind of do, but I don't know if I'm going to go ahead. Well, I can get one more clip I can show you. So what I'm going to do right now is put my USB-C card reader with the micro SD card from the drone into my USB-C port, and I'm going to go into Files. So right now I'm going to go Files, I'm going to hit SD card in the location, and I'm going to drag one more clip. So I'm double clicking with my pencil. I'm going to scroll all the way down because that's where the video files are going to be. This is some tractor footage, some cloud footage. And let me see. Maybe this guy. So I'm going to hit the little arrow. I'm going to go save video. And now it's going to save it to my photo library. So from here, I'm going to go back in the Resolve. And I'm going to go back to Media, Import from Photos, and here it is. So ready to go. Drag this guy over here. And now we can go ahead and maybe do the same thing. Make sure this is selected, the one that doesn't have any color adjustment. This flag one does. Apply grade. I believe it kind of, there we go. I'm going to lighten the shadows a bit more, and let's see what happens. So delete that part before the movement, slide over the clip, Maybe do a transition, cross dissolve. I'm going to lower the clip volume a teeny bit more so it's not in the red. Maybe to extend the clip, I'm going to go to speed, and I'm going to see, okay, I can't slow this one down too much because it's shot 24 frames per second, but I think I can get a little bit more out of it, and it shouldn't look bad. Actually, it does look bad, so I'm going to undo that speed adjustment, go to 100. Dun, dun, dun. Kind of gets tricky to match everything. Let's see. Okay. I could maybe do the dynamic zoom, and let me see what happens. That should zoom in a little bit like a Ken Burns effect. I can swap it so it will zoom in towards the flags as opposed to zooming out. Okay, I should lower this or slow this down a teeny bit. Maybe I can get a little bit more. I just need a little bit more. I can actually throw my logo in there. I don't know if that's bad because it's Memorial Day, but I'm the one who did the video, so I guess it is something that isn't necessarily a negative. And we can just go ahead and do a little cross dissolve. I don't know if I want my logo up there. So let's just go ahead and watch really quickly. I'll go full screen. But before I go full screen, just so you know, this little button right here, I want to make sure I'm in Ultra HD so I can export out at 4K. So let's go ahead and hit the play button again and just see how it looks. Music really helps pull everything together. Just a simple orbit with the gimbal raising a little bit, 3-axis movement. Hi, Simon. My kitty cat's out with me. I'm hoping this works. I'm using the screen recording with the audio built in, so hopefully it sounds all right and you can get at least a little idea of what I do to edit something really quickly that takes me literally a half hour or less, and you can get it out there for people to see. And it does help promote your name. Okay, so that drop should be like I would want that drop to here, hold on. So I'm gonna bring this over here. There, like something like that. Right, Simon? There we go. Better, right? Maybe I can even grab, since I'm not going to try to milk that footage, get one more shot of just the flags that I can use. Let me see. I was having an issue with some of the flags that were drooping and it didn't look that good. They were kind of tangled up, so let me see. How about this one? Let me see. Maybe we'll try this one. Save the video. It's roughly 11 seconds. Go back in here. go into media. Hopefully you can kind of get an idea just by seeing me do this a bunch of times. And I'm going to go back to the end, scrub that little red slider, and I'm going to drag that in there. I'm going to go to this little bottom middle circle thing, which is the color area. I'm going to make sure the new clip is selected with no color adjustment. I'm going to hit the other flag clip, long press it, hit apply grade, boom, done. I'm going to select the clip. I'm going to look at the inspector, clip this little area right here, 5960 frames per second, 4K. So let me see. I'm going to check where the movement is, make sure I didn't do a jerky movement. There, I'm going to clip that jerky beginning movement out of there. Right, Simon? There you go. Yes, you're meow meows. You're so meow meows. And then I'm going to go back here to that little clip area, slow down, and let's see what happens. I got to stretch it back out because I slowed it down, which gave me more clip. A little bit slower. There we go. Let me see even more. A little bit more. It kind of ends right there, you see? There we go. Boom. All right. That's how we do it. So let's go ahead and just check. Actually, I'm not even going to check. I'm just going to show you quickly. So right now we have everything. I can go over to export, click share. It's going to share it in the 3840. Mind you, right now, if you want to share it in any other format, you can go there. But Ultra HD, this is right over here. That's going to show the color grading. It's a little green, I know, but I don't care. And I'm going to hit export, share, save video, and you don't want to touch anything. Just let it render and export, and you're good to go. It will save it to your camera roll, to your photos. It doesn't take that long. I'm using an M2 iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Plenty fast. I don't know if I would want to get the M4. I would, because I like having the latest and greatest. But at the same time, $2,500 for the 2 terabyte, which this one is. And I truly don't need it. So like Marcus was saying, or whatever his name is, the YouTuber that does amazing reviews, he basically said he had M1 and it did more than he could imagine because of the OS, or the limitation of the OS, or the iOS. So I'm going to stick with this. It does plenty good. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but hopefully this, guys, shows you a little bit about what to do. I'll go more in detail with, as I said, another camera angle to show you exactly what's going on with my pencil and what I'm doing. But this at least gives you an idea on how to work on your iPad Pro in DaVinci Resolve, do little simple color adjustments, import the photos, import the video, and that's it. You know, I didn't do a ton of stuff to it, but added transitions, added music, got the music from Epidemic Sound. I really like them a lot, and exported in 4K, and it doesn't take that long. It's roughly, I don't even know, a minute or 2 minute video. And let's see. I love editing in DaVinci Resolve on my iPad Pro because I can sit like I am right now outside on my front porch with my coffee. I can sit in my bed, on my couch, or whatever, get comfortable. Don't have to be in front of a computer feeling like I'm missing out on the day. And sit with Simon, right, Simon? And that's it. So let me see. Hold on a second. Hopefully this audio sounds all right. Again, I'm just using the screen recording with the built-in mic. I've never done that before. So hopefully this isn't a total fail and waste of time. There, 258. Go ahead. And let's see what we just did. So as you see, boom, boom, boom. Good to go. So that's it, guys. Hope it helps. Aloha. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you, guys. That's it. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye.